Wow, thank you. Thank you so much for joining this lesson. We shall be looking at a question on logarithms. I request you to subscribe and also to follow our Facebook page, Shifting Grades. This is question number 1. We're going to use two methods. So let's start with the first approach that you can use to get this particular question solved. Solve for x in half the logarithm of 9 to base 2 plus the log of 5x minus 4 to base 2 equals to 7. First approach, we can say this, that we follow the laws of logarithms, and I want to apply two laws at the same time. There is a law that says whenever you have a number n, a scalar multiple there, times the log of, let's say, a, this can be solved by taking the logarithm of a to the power of n. Therefore, n becomes power of a. So we can apply that in the first term of the logarithm of 9 to base 2, such that it becomes the log to base 2 of 9 power half. Yeah, 9 power half. Then plus the logarithm to base 2, 5x minus 4. This is equal to, we apply another law of logarithms on this right hand side. The law that says that whenever you have the logarithm of a number to the same base, say a to base a, this is equivalent to 1. Therefore, according to the base which has been used in this question, that is a base 2, then we can have 7, the logarithm of 2 to base 2. The value of 7 is not interfered with. The log of 2 to base 2 is equivalent to 1. Therefore, we are multiplying 7 by 1. From this point, we can introduce the law that we have applied in the first term can also be used on the right-hand side, such that it becomes the logarithm to base 2 of 3, because 9 power half means 9 square roots. So the square root of 9 is 3, plus the logarithm to base 2 of 5x minus 4. This is equal to the log to base 2 of 7, okay, 2 power 7. And 2 power 7 is 128. Yeah, 2 power 7. Instead of 7 log of 2 to base 2, now we make it log of 2 power 7 to base 2, like that. And the value of 2 power 7 is 128. At this point, we can check our left-hand side. And so with that plus on the left-hand side, you allow us check on the law that says whenever we have the logarithm, look at this law, it's a different law, the logarithm to base a of b plus the logarithm to base a of c. This can be solved as, you see the log is to the same base in both cases, to base a, then we have b and c multiplied, like that. Therefore, applying that on the left-hand side, ladies and gentlemen, we shall have the log to base 2 of 3, and 3 should multiply 5x and negative 4. Yeah, this is equal to the log to base 2 of 128, like that. So after this, now we can drop the logarithms and we quit both sides, such that we will talk about 15x minus 12 equivalent to 128. At this point, we can remain with 15x. This is equivalent to 140. When you divide through by 15, you're going to get 9 and a third. So that is the first approach, giving us the value of x as 9 and a third. We can look at the second approach. How else can we approach the same question and we get the same answer? As we continue, please look at our programs here for the holidays. April holiday, August holidays, November, December holidays, we usually have one-on-one programs via Google Meet, whereby students and learners can consult both in senior school and also in junior school. Very interactive in almost all the learning areas because we're already engaging mathematics, languages, sciences. So please reach out. We have independent timetables for every level, grade 7s alone, grade 8s alone, and grade 9s on their own. So please make an appointment with us. Our number is already attached on the screen, and you can reach out so that you may know much about our programs. And to the day scholars, let me mention this. Day scholars candidates, you are invited to our weekly programs. We shall be having our programs on YouTube, Shifting Grades Online School, our programs on Facebook page, Shifting Grades. So kindly make an appointment with us. Follow up with our updated lessons so that you may know what you need to expect in your exams. Otherwise, you can reach out anytime. Our number is already pinned on the wall, 0704 15 3366. Can we check the second approach to this particular question? It's a very good question. So method 2, or alternatively, when you look on the left-hand side, we can start by applying the same laws that we began with. And we say the log 2 base 2, instead of 9, 9 is now raised to power half, making it 3. Then plus the log 2 base 2 of 5x minus 4. This is equal to 7. At this point, we can apply what we call the multiplication law of logarithms. This will lead us to the log 2 base 2 of 3 multiplied by 5x minus 4. This is equivalent to 7. At this point now, okay, allow me open the brackets and have the log 2 base 2 of 15x minus 12. This is equal to 7. I'm opening the brackets by multiplying everything by 3. At this point, we're going to change the statement from logarithm form to index form. And this is how we relate. We shall say, if we have the log of a to base b equals to c, this then means that when we take b power c, we're supposed to get the value of a. This is the relation between a logarithm statement and index notation. So you can change a statement from index form to logarithm form, or from logarithm form to index notation. In this case, let's change to index notation by saying the base here, 2 raised to power 7 should be equal to this. So 2 power 7 should be equal to 5x minus 12. You see, we can now group terms together by saying 2 power 7 is 128. Then 12, which is subtracted on the right, becomes addition here on the left-hand side, equals to 15x. Check now. 15x is equal to 140. And with this, we can remain with the value of x by dividing by 15 through. And the value of x becomes 9 1/3. So that's the alternative method that you can use to get the right answers in the same question. Thank you so much for following us. Please remember to subscribe. Remember to share our platforms so that we may continue growing together in our academics. See you in the next video. Thank you so much.